So here I am with my nice Mack truck. Nice, eh? Not sure if I want to stay with that paint job, or I think I will. Kind of an interesting paint job. So anyways, I've changed engines. I've now got the 270 supercharged, Cummins supercharged 275. And it jumps up, still got power here. See where the settings are for this. Yeah, we'll leave it there. See what people think. Chrono, how are you? Here's my new truck. It's a old style Mack. It's specifically it's a 61B, but cab, but it says C, but it's an old style truck. And I took a day cab too, because I figured back then, this is late 50s, early 60s. I figured back then they didn't have a lot of sleepers. And it's got a 275 horsepower. I know, not a lot. And this is a heavy load. This is a load of, I think it's 41 tons, isn't it? That was a rhetorical question, you don't know. Yes, 41 tons of axles for, you know, those big yellow heavy trucks. Yeah, look at this. Okay. We possibly should have picked a lower axle ratio when we got the truck fixed. Or sorry, a higher differential. Whoa. He's just got a lot of low end torque though, considering. I think I'm going to trade in my it's an 18 speed. I think I'm going to trade it in for one with a higher rear end ratio. That'll give me better speed going up the hill. Because that was me right down at the floor, and I barely made it. I got be down to 1,000 RPM, but it's at well, 2,000. It's gonna stay there. Might put pretty heavy on the wheel. So the inside is cool too, eh? Look at this. There's all sorts of gauges and shit. Signal lights. can add on those signals because look at the switch on the column. Definitely not integrated. See the doggy out there too. So I've been long low too. Where am I in gas? Down a quarter tank. You get pretty good mileage when you got a little tiny engine like this. Even if you are going up a hill at 8 kilometers an hour. I mean, this is kind of low. 41 tons. I love the wipers too. Look at the wipers, aren't they cool? And they just park like that in the middle because that's what wipers used to do. So we slowed down to pretty well stop dead coming up here. We're at 8K. Were we at 8K before? We may get to 9K. I'm not sure if it's going to shift down nicely. I'm not sure what the range is on this transmission. And for these gears, when it goes to let's wait till it looks like it's actually speeding up. Getting there. It's like playing my train game. It takes forever. Anyways, so I'm not at 1.32 yet. I'm still at 1.31, although allegedly the Mexico map, where I'm on, Mexico map works at 1.31 or 32 now, and the coast to coast US add-on works at 1.32, and the Canada Dream works at 1.32. So I could do that. I would lose track, loads like this though, because so far I don't know whether that's a big drop off there. I'm not sure if the various heavy haul trailers work in this. Hey Reg, how are you? I'm going up a hill. My old school Mack truck. It's only got show you what it's got. Got 270 horsepower. It's supercharged still. The gearbox, I think it's an 18-speed gearbox, but I'm going to change the rear end differential ratio. Once I get to a garage. I could just go back to where I was when I started off, I guess. You can do that. I'm doing good. This is going to take forever, this particular transmission, so why don't I look at my I go back and reload to where I was before. So, where am I now? Sorry. Right now I'm on Thursday at 5:41, so I think it was here. Maybe here? Let's look what this is. Thursday. This is Thursday at 3:03. Let's see where we were. Oh, we wanted to be before that. Thursday at 2:59. Ah, MCB, thanks for the 2 bits. Shaving a haircut, correct? Shaving a haircut, 2 bits. Let's see whether this gets us. Ah, it gets us here. Okay. So we want to change the engine. We liked this engine. This one. And transmission, we want 18 speed with this. I think we got the 410. We're going to go the 4.63. Let's see what that does. Well, this truck came with, I think this truck, the biggest it came with was 285 when it was. Oh, I got a 275. Good, you're turning, and I'll just take this lane. Okay, we'll see what it does, MCB. Oh, I went across the border. If you're going like fast with this across the border, you actually get airborne. It's that light a truck. I'll have to weigh it somewhere. Twirly Jester, hi, how are you? How are you doing? We are driving in our old school Mack truck, so we'll see where that gets us. And now we were down in first gear, and we were doing 8. Let's see where we get now. Gonna start. Ooh, see, there's the hill up ahead. Ooh, see, we got up to 17. You're 17. So let's see. Does it have an onboard computer? No, it does not have a trip computer, and it also doesn't have a, as far as I can tell. It does not have an onboard computer, and as far as I can tell, it and you can't tell the gas mileage. Now let's see whether we can do this. We'll try this. See if we can shift up one gear and not lose our... Let's see how fast this can shift. We may have to fly out of here. There we go. No trip computer, and as far as I can tell, no cruise control. I'm manually shifting up here. Because the automatic doesn't shift very well. I'm using the manual automatic shift. You know, where you just hit a button. We're getting going. We're up to 9th gear here. Well, this pull's pretty good. I mean, we are going up one hell of a hill with a 41-ton load. But let's go back in automatic here and see what happens. Uh, 132 is out. I'm on it? No, I'm not on it. Why would I be on it? I have no burning desire to get on 1.32 because I'm not sure whether I can do cargoes like this. I know you like dry vans, but I like these big honking cargoes. Sure whether these mods, I'm not sure whether these mods all work with 1.32, all the trailer mods. I guess I could find out. But to find out, I would have to, I'd have to download all the 2 map upgrades, and then, yeah, I'd have to get everything going. I'm not sure. Yeah, the special news was 1.32, and Chrome trailers got out. I missed that. No, I missed the giveaway. I looked earlier, didn't see anything, and then I checked after. Somebody asked online, said, "Hey, did you get the trailers?" Yeah, no, and I went, "Giveaway over." Okay, no. I guess I could buy them. They're like $1.50 or something. They're on sale. Yeah, they're on sale. I thought it was $1.39 or something. Anyway, so I'll have to try them. I mean, it's just another trailer. The thing is, it's just another trailer to me, and you can get lots of trailers. So I'm not sure what the attraction is of a Chrome trailer. Okay, 20% off, okay. Yeah, I think it was on discount. Yeah. So this 275 will carry 41 tons. Just uses a lot of gears. Yeah, Oregon DLC. I definitely will buy that. I'm definitely looking forward to that. This little shrine here, I like that. Somebody got whacked. Or didn't get whacked. Oop. Orange, yes. An orange light because I've got Paradise with the dashboard light. We'll wait till we get around this corner here. That fake mountain. Looks like a Disney thing. Nice lights. The mirror out there that has actually a good view of the right-hand side to see if somebody's passing. They don't always have a good view. That one does. The bobblehead, and I got some spare change and shit on the dash. I don't have. I got a bag on the floor. I don't have Melissa here because you can't get Melissa on this map. Ownable heavy haul trailers. Oh, well. I definitely would like ownable heavy haul trailers. That's what I'm waiting for, either in the workshop or independent of the workshop. But hopefully hopefully they get the bugs out of them. I guess that's why they got the private. Get them up in the workshop. That would be a big incentive for me to actually move over to 1.32. Although some people have, if you got pro mods, that's a bigger issue because now you have to wait for pro mods to update. So. I was looking around. I found one. Oh, I forget what the name of them was now. Doesn't matter. There was a trucking group and had a Discord, and it looked like they did regular convoys in that link that you had sent me of convoys that are being run on multiplayer. Excuse me. Anyways, I joined their server, and then I looked. Oh, the rules. You must have this skin, and you must do this. And you must have this kind of trailer, and you must drive like that, and and if you're, you must drive this many times a week or a month or whatever. And yep, I can see why you guys formed Lazy Truckers. So I unjoined the server. I was like, oh my god. Oh, and you had to do a bunch of jobs. You had to do a bunch of jobs before they would accept you in the server. Like you had to do some convoys with them unofficially or something. Like maybe just tag along, and you had to tell them that you're going to be starting, by your period of you're going to be starting, so probationary period aligned, and it was just and I said yes. I said LOL, screw that, and I left the server. So I'm thinking if I want to do some convoys, if I want to find convoys where people use heavy cargo, I think I'll just do my own. I think I'll just do some trips. You know, I'll put a thing up, and I'll see if I can get somebody to do. Excuse me. Maybe whatever night Lazy Truckers is not running a convoy, and I'll do one maybe at 5. 5 looks good, and I'll put an ATS one, heavy. With the heavy cargo DLC, I'll pick a, from here to there. Pick a cargo and just do one. Well, I saw them on convoys on the website calendar. Sorry, which website calendar? Oh, on the website calendar for Lazy Trucker. Ah. Yeah. I wonder what I'm just wondering what I'm going to get up to in speed here. Oh yes, I has commands. I should probably change that. Maybe not a lot of people get a lolcat talk, so. But I just want people to try the exclamation commands command to find out what's there. Oh, so I don't think we have any speed limit. Okay, so look at this. Watch this truck. Isn't that cool? I'll see it again. Watch me hop in the air here when we go over this. I got some air, if you see that. Oh, here's another one. I'm definitely going to get air going really fast now. I noticed that going through customs or something, I was going through at a bit of an angle, and I just veered off nicely, so you can tell I'm fair chuffed by that, because it's a light truck. There's nothing to this. Got a lot of power, but okay. Thank you. Click on Add Event, and then you create your own convoy. Okay. And then you do a Discord. Well, you just use the Discord on. Just use the Discord on Lazy Trucker. So. Buenas. Thank you, Krungwai. I'm Buenas. We are in Mexico. But the convoys that I put up there are restricted to Lazy Trucker. Oh, Crudo. Why was it Crun? I can't read well on the screen. Crudugwe. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. Geez, we might get to 350 tonight. Big growth since January, when my first follower was my son, because I told him to. Big leap from a couple of weeks ago when 889 people rated me from RT Gamer. Alright, I'm trying to pull on the cord of my mouse, which is hanging off the edge of the table. Bump. There we go. Let's just hit the button. Anybody can join if they want. They wouldn't have voice chat. Yes. Well, this is one of those. Finally behind one of those harvesters. Coming? It's hard to tell, really. Get up here like this. Yes, well, I mean, that's what I was thinking of doing. Initially I was thinking of doing a convoy on my server in my Discord. But basically, what I would be doing is then advertising it on Lazy Truckers. Let me do one. Let me do the first one on my server. Let me do the first one on my server on my Discord and see what happens. I guess I'd do it this weekend. When's the Lazy Trucker one? Is it Saturday or Sunday now? I know, it's whatever the last one wasn't. I can't remember when the Lazy Trucker one is this weekend. Sunday. Well, maybe I could do a Saturday at like 5. You don't get, well, you get roof lights on this, but they look weird on top of this truck. Because this truck was not built for roof rack with a bunch of spotlights on it. Okay, well, the next week I'll be out of town. My girlfriend comes up on, I think, a Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday for a week, and not that I won't be able to drive while she's here, maybe a bit, but we'll be going away to a cottage for most of the time, for most of the week. So, you know, here Tuesday and back the next Tuesday, sort of thing. So. But I think you can get some decent heavy loads with the heavy heavy cargo option. And I like having everybody with the same load. I mean, it's a little more work for people, but it's not that hard to do. Especially if you've got console enabled. You just find the load. You find the load, take it, well, actually, you do a save, and then in single player, you find the load, take it, and then do a go-to get to wherever you're supposed to take off, all the single player. And then you go to multiplayer, and then you spawn there with that load. You do the convoy. If they're going on, you just throw the load away at the end or whatever, and then when the convoy's finished, you go back into single player and restore, like load that previous save, so you're back. So, do you think a lot of people don't have the DLC? Sorry, I was babbling out before I looked at the screen. Do you think a lot of people haven't bought the DLC? I mean, it's what? I don't know. $3, $5? But I wonder why they don't have it. See, nobody was behind me. You can't get the DLC? I don't understand that. Some countries cannot buy. Oh, sorry. Yes, that's what you said. Okay. I don't understand how people can't buy the DLC, or why. In Syria, where some lives, you can't purchase any of the DLC. Oh. Oh, due to trade agreements, or lack of trade agreements. Trade restrictions. Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange? Somebody, well, I'm sure it falls under something else, but like the idea that somebody says, okay, we're good on steel, we do this on steel, we give this up on oil. Okay, as long as you don't let anybody buy heavy cargo DLC from Steam. Okay. We're good on that. And then in return for that, we get the oil thing. Yeah, you get the oil thing. Isn't that bizarre? Huh. Well, I want to try one, so we'll see anyways. I'll try one, and I'll do ATS, I guess. I think ATS is more popular with my viewers than ETS. I seem to get more viewers when I'm running ATS. Okay, so he can't buy them, but he's allowed to take a gift certificate. Well, the ATS heavy cargo is. Oh, I can't. I'll lose the screen if I try to show it. I mean, I can't show it on. Ooh, look. Out of the mountains. And we're only at 50. See, going to that ratio, going to that higher ratio, didn't really affect my top speed much. Ooh, I bet you we're gonna get air here. Let's do a save in case we get too much air. Okay, you guys ready for air? So I'm hoping there's gonna be a. That one was good. Thank you for the cheer. Oh, here's another one. Yeah, definitely catch air on those things. Just tiered 10. You cheered a total of 199. Thank you. Got a cheer for the speed bumps. I know. Did you see this though? This truck gets air. Oh yes, and now we have the. And I like this part too. San Francisco trolley cars. You see the narrow wheels. Underneath. I'm not sure why there are trolley cars here on this map. They have trolley cars on this chunk. And why are they not? I know it doesn't require a track, but that's what I mean. Why are they down here? And why are they not on a track? And why did they have... And where's the electricity? Other than that, you know? Tumbleweeds? There's tumbleweeds. Oh, no, we can't get by them. There's somebody coming there. Got a pretty poor acceleration in this. Hey, buddy. Yes, you're right. They run on a cable system underneath the tracks. You're right. You're right. There's there's somebody coming. We'll make it. So see, there's people just sitting there, grooving, hanging out. Yeah, that's right. They run on a cable system, and the driver. He's got this levery poles or somehow, and it's got these gripper that goes down and grabs the cable. So I know so many reasons that shouldn't work, but if you follow them for a while, they're only on a chunk along here. If you follow them for a while, they suddenly disappear. Oop, there's another one. So they're teleported. There's well, no, even teleporting doesn't work really because, like you said, cables. this 275 horsepower does okay for 41 tons. It's a heavy dump truck. Axles. There, disappeared. See? Okay, we're good now. It's nice to have these amusing things happen in our lives, eh? Simple pleasures. I went up to my local. Their special today was Stubbies. They have Tallboy Thursdays, and I guess they have Stubby Monday. Like the old Stubby beer bottles. Thank you for the cheer. You know those old beer bottles that are, I don't know, 355 ml or whatever. Not like a Tallboy. Thank you for the cheers. And they, some companies have brought them back, and some craft beer companies are using them too, because they're kind of cool. They're, you know, retro. So it's Ember Brewery, and the brewmaster is Etienne Brûlé, I think his name is, also EB. So one was a kind of a citrus thing, 6.8%. Well, just okay, I'll start with that one. Taper off. The other one was like a 5% IPA or something. Good. Both gear. Good. So I should look where I'm going. Am I going a new place? Somewhere I haven't been before? You know, I've been everywhere, man. Cross the desert bear, breathe the mountain air, travel into my share. I've been everywhere. No, we're not even out of the Baja. Sort of near. We're going up here. Last time we came down here, so we're going up here. We're gonna loop around by Mexicali Rosas, which is a restaurant here in Ottawa. Yuma, down through there, down. Now this can be a long trip. We will not finish this today. Well, where did they used to sleep? I guess drivers just drove, you know, short haul, just swapped the trailer with somebody else, did they? I should ask, who would know? Oh, a friend of mine, Mark. You might know, he used to be a truck driver. No, they'd have an air mattress on top of it, load, go to sleep. I don't know. I know a lot of them just had day cabs and just did, you know, a shift. They do a shift and then sleep and then do another shift, like do short loads. That's what I assumed. Or get a motel or something. Oops, that probably should be over more. Sorry, buddy. That if you keep that doggy there on the edge of the road, then you are centered pretty well. No, we're not gonna sleep on top of this load, buddy. Well, they don't have, I mean, they were rough trucks. There were, there's two wheels you can get with this. One even bigger. Like one of the wheels you can get with this is even a larger diameter than this, because I guess you'd have power steering. Maybe you'd have power steering. Oh, look. Shitty power steering. Possibly a flooded river. Oh, I remember this. Notice the dust when we go through the river. See all that dust coming up from the wheels? Dusty water. You know, you sink down into the water. I didn't show you the tires. You actually sink down below the blue level. Simulate going through water, but I never turned off the dust. The dust is pretty good though. This is definitely definitely a hill. Okay, we're in 2, so this thing does not shift nicely, the automatic, but if I go into manual and suggest to it, would you like 3? And it's pretty well maxed out there again. It doesn't do too bad. I think it's just this transmission, because I'm using the automatic transmission, and what it does not downshift nicely. Oops. Come on now. Oh, I'm probably too far over, and that guy is worried about my back end of my load. Seven, 9. See, it doubles going up. So obviously it has 18 is, you know, a 12 speed over the same ratio would do it, because it does not need 18 speeds. It can drop down, you know, drop 2 speeds, go up 2 speeds, and that's enough to go from a, you know, 1500 to 2000, but yeah, this is high. I think this is a high revving engine, isn't it? They usually go 1000 to 1500, and this one goes. So it's a supercharged engine. I think I read in the blurb that the guy who modded it, that the original manufacturer said it's a 1500 to 2200 range, and high is good, but it seems to drop when you start off. It just blink, 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 just goes fine. Yeah, I know. That's like what you do, like doing your 53s, because you don't have to fart around on a hill. But you know, I'm retired. I got nowhere to go. It's a challenge to drive this to get up hills, but Thank you everybody who's viewing, and thank you for your follower. Thank you for following. We're up to last one was Uruguay, like Uruguay, but Uruguay. Got us up to 348 followers. If you're subscribed, thank you even more there. You can subscribe with your Amazon Prime. If you do subscribe, I'll send you an e-copy of one of my books. And as MCB has shown, you can give me bits. And you can make bits. I think a bit is a penny, sort of. You can make... Ooh, this is interesting, isn't it? Way off and then nowhere. You can earn bits by watching commercials if you go to the... look on the chat line where you type in the chat, where it's get bits. It'll let you get bits by watching a commercial like that exactly. You watch a commercial and I think you get 5 bits for 15 minutes. Sorry, 15-second commercial, 15 minutes. Exactly. See, you guys can do that. You can do it. You watch a 15-second commercial and then you get a bit.ly. I'm mulling around in the back of my head the concept of doing these loyalty points or whatever, where you earn points by watching, mostly, and you can spend the points on virtual things, or I don't know, maybe a certain level of bits. I'll send a free copy of my book, or I'll like an e-copy, or I'll actually mail you a postcard. Think about that. So I have to look at the economy. The Streamlabs sort of sets that up with some suggestions, but I gotta do something that makes sense. You earn them at a decent rate, and you can spend them at a new rate. So there's something else in a stream, right? I have commands now. Commands are good. So exclamation commands gives you the various commands, which includes weather. So we can check on the weather where the hurricane is, wherever Florence is now. You can do exclamation weather space city name. Comes off. Thank you, MCB. Not sure what that is off there. No, it does not take it to zip code. Weather Richmond, California. What's it doing in Richmond? Clear sky, temperature of 13. Sorry, 25. Wind is. Humidity is 64. You had a tornado warning for hours. Hopefully it's over. But yes, chrono. Do a city near you and see what it says. You can't, just city name. It's just city name. No. No. No, do weather Richmond. Exclamation weather Richmond. Like I said, weather and then city name. Richmond, Virginia is not a city name. It's a name. City name and a state. Oh, stats. Yeah, that's the stats command. Yeah. Uptime. Speaking of FedEx, I ordered a refurbished monitor today. It's online, and I guess they have them locally in the warehouse because it's going by FedEx, and I'm supposed to get it tomorrow. So we'll have to wait around to sign for it, but that's pretty good. Midlothian. Buy. There's a buy command, which is does not log you off. Aha! Oh, and he's got some bits. Thank you, Chronon Cross. Chronon Cross. Oh. Sipping back on cider. Article 11 and 13. I don't know what 11 and 13 are. Bands memes? Bands memes where? Whom has banned memes? What's through EU directive? Oh, you mean the European Union is passed a directive banning memes? Yeah, you can answer that one. Go for a bio break. Looking at ban memes. Reuse is copyright. I went for my bio break. My beer. In Canada, anyways, like when I write a story, I don't have to copyright it. I don't have to register it anywhere to copyright it. Same with when you paint something, even if you spray paint something on a wall. By the act of Canada copyright law, anyways, says that as soon as you create it, it's copyrighted. So I could do a meme, like I could write something funny on Facebook a little, and it's mine. It's copyrighted by me. So as soon as you repost it, something that I've created without my permission, then you've infringed my copyright. So we already have laws to manage that. So I don't understand banned content for reuse is copyrighted. I mean, because everything, everybody's post is on Facebook is copyrighted if it's an original post. Well, I mean, if you steal an image for something, okay, so that's not original. So now you are guilty of copyright violation. But there's laws that manage that. But is the idea? Sorry to go through this. So is the idea that by banning it, they will make then the carrier responsible? So Facebook is going to be sued for transporting it, or your service provider, who's Comcast or Bell or AT&T, they'll be sued for passing on illegal material. Jesus. I think what they're trying to do by banning memes maybe is controlling fake news, but I don't know. That's confusing. I'll have to read about it. I'm betting there'll be I don't think I've finished my current issue of the Guardian Weekly, or it'll be in this week's. The service was responsible to take it down. Ah, okay. So the service hoster. So by the service hoster, do you mean Facebook, or do you mean the cable company that is sending that Facebook page to your house? Facebook, okay. So they haven't drilled down to the transport. The person transporting it is not. It's not their problem. But still. So the EU is going to do this for Facebook? They're proposing this, or they are actually? I know you said it takes effect in what? I gotta read back at the scroll. How would it affect modding communities? Downshift. Ooh, we're somewhere. What is this? Oh no, we're not gonna do a high speed thing, because these guys have to get up. No sense of humor. No sense of humor at these inspection stations, whatever they are. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Okay. Branding. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. I'm driving a Mack in an ATS. Officially, SCS does not have the license to this, so I can't drive this. They haven't made this, the Mack, any of the Macks available in, let's get over, couldn't have that wall there. They haven't made any of the Macks available, but the modders don't really care, but you don't need net neutrality or wall rules or anything like this. I mean, whether you ban it, there already are laws against copyright. So I don't understand why they need a new law. There's a law that controls copyright, and these modders are, it's true, in a violation of copyright. Now they're not selling it, but maybe copyright law has to, maybe there has to be harm or loss of revenue. I don't know. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for viewing. If you're a follower, thank you for following. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. And if you're a lawyer, well, join in. But I get you, yeah. I mean, right now there's copyright law, but I guess they're adding another layer saying that, so rather than Mack having to sue this guy who did his mod and maybe having trouble tracking him or her down, they just have to sue SCS or whatever the site is, the ATS2, .lt site, whatever site I got this from. Well, okay, so if MCB, so if you and I put information up, links, if we put links up to, as we do, here's a good mod, go here for this mod, are we guilty too? Like SCS could be guilty if it's on the workshop. If it's not on the workshop, it's not SCS's problem, but if it's just on another site, then it's whoever, I guess, runs that other site. But if I do links to it, am I guilty also? Jeez. I'm glad we're cracking down on the important things and we're letting things like Doug Ford, Donald Trump, and global warming, and Syrian refugees, and all those other things. Wait patiently till we finish fritzing around with this. Dear me. Lord, thunder, and Jesus. Well, and welcome to my depressing stream. I was telling people I was reading a dystopian novel today, but then I said, but it's worse than dystopian. I was reading Fear by Bob Woodward, which is a story about he interviewed dozens of people in the Trump White House and associated with it, and paints a pretty sad picture. And a dystopian novel, but it's not fictional. Okay, there we go. We shift down. Oh, let's get up on the roof. We haven't sat on the roof for a while. We can't ask Melissa to ride. We don't have Melissa. We have a bobblehead. For some reason, Melissa doesn't work in this truck. So how much time do I have to have? I've got, I have to have. How much time do I have left? 20 hours. It's an hour. It'd be after 12 when I finish. And I bet you're going to have slow stuff, so little twisty curvy roads. Let's look where we are, folks, just because it looks like desert. Well, thank you for the cheers, MCB, and for the conversation. And see you later. Bye. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Har har har. Are we on the map? Oh, heading up here. See, we got a lot of driving. We're not gonna. Although we're only going to here. Ah, 11 bits. Final cheer for the night. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Look at all those bits just filling in that jar. Dang. I'll have to empty the jar again. I'll empty the jar in a sec. So we're just going to here to whatever Gusev is. But if once we're in Gusev, let's look at the fruit market, the freight market. Say what we can get for fruit. And the hell, where's Gusev? Here. So what can we get from there? We can get well, we can things back. We can get lots of things back. We can go to Barstow. We can get a 72-ton industrial transformer going back to Barstow. We got a 71-ton going to up here to Oklahoma, although it's kind of flat. 22 tons going to Vicksburg. Is that Missouri, the MS? Mississippi. Grand Rapids, Michigan. You get lots of good cargoes from there. That might be cool. Flagstaff, Arizona. That's a short one. Or Santa Cruz. So we'll wait and see what happens, because it's going to be, by the time we get there, those cargoes will have changed. But if you look at the map, the cargoes we have are got a lot of big ones. A lot of these 77-ton Caterpillar trucks. And that's a nice cargo, actually. It handles pretty well, and I think it self-steers. Diesel locomotives. Skip them just because they look kind of dorky. I like these diesels. Or these great big long, like a B train of high pressure tanks. 77 tons of high pressure tanks. Pretty cool. Tanks. A B train of tanks and stuff. Back. So I'm gonna go, I think, till 11:30, because we're not gonna finish, and then we leave ourselves with an hour trip for tomorrow, right? I got a jar full of bits there. Subscribers. Reg ICB has subscribed. Thank you very much, Reg. And Guru Gray has followed. So I thought we might get to 350 followers tonight, but that's okay. I never thought I'd get above 10, so lacking. Galactic Stardust cheered. Oh, 305. All right. Thanks a lot, man. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at 11:30 and then because tomorrow is another day and for speed bump, I'm not seeing any. Speed bumps are fun with this truck. It's a very light truck. So any over speed bump, it hops. No, not gonna happen. Well, I wonder if I got the, I should make sure when I do the map that I do this little, oh, thank you for the, well, glad you like it. Glad you like it, MCB. I'm gonna do this little detour because it takes you out over the water. Oh, out over the water, but it's a nice view. So. Well, you know, Reg, I stream because I driving. I find it very relaxing to drive in this game. And my son was streaming, and he got me to think of trying to stream. And it's fun to stream because I've got, well, fans like you that come in here and in the chat and that not only chat with me but chat with each other. I got my Discord. For those of you who have Discord, if you do exclamation Discord, I've got my server so people can go in and chat there and share, you know, links to trucks and maps and stuff like this, or we can chat when I'm on a convoy. So I'm thinking I'm going to do. I think I'm going to try a heavy cargo convoy. Let's look at the RPM when you start off. The idle is down here at below, and you step on it, it goes down to 500. You think it's gonna die? Well, no, I'm just getting rolling here. I'm sorry. Yeah, whatever. Mexican lake. So Reg, either in Discord or in a whisper in Twitch, send me your email address and I'll send you one of my books. Let me know which one you want, one or two. And Reg, you now can, when you chat, you can use that little emoticon, the little raven. I know it's not very exciting, but I think it's cute. Yeah, definitely. The bump is a bump for this poor little truck, but it does pretty good. Definitely slows down on the hills, but that's okay. Yeah. Either I message in the Discord. I'm not sure if you're in my Discord or just Like, yeah, a whisper in the chat, so, or whatever, you know what I mean? Not in the chat, in my Twitch stream. Weird engine, it just bogs right down. I guess what happens is that's until the supercharger kicks in. Just watching the mirror, wondering, did I go wide enough on that car? Yes, I did. Not sure why we have to go this way. There's not a through road there. That was damn annoying. But yeah, my contractors, the landlord's contractors, are still working downstairs, so. I'm tired too. I can't stay up too late because they're gonna start crashing and banging at 7:30. So looking at the. Oh, I'm good here. Wheel trucker and just keep rolling here. There we go. Gotta make sure nobody else is turning left, because sometimes the cars assume that you're going to turn in exclusively into the right-hand lane, even though they know that you're a truck with a long load. You probably could do with an extra wide turn. They have the right of way. Yes, you have the right to be an idiot too. Okay. So I'm going to pull over here on the sidewalk just to be a jerk. There's not even a sidewalk. It's just same level as the pavement. Brakes on. Lights off. Engine stop. There we go. So thank you very much for viewing, all you guys, and if you're a follower, thank you for following, and thank you for the bits, thank you for the subscribes. If you want to join my Discord, $Discord. Call 2 friends to help you out. Yeah. So, thanks all. I'll be back on tomorrow. But yeah, gotta crash because the contractors could come. So, good night. Bye to all.